You give so much, and still you feel empty. You keep showing up, and somehow you keep receiving nothing. And deep inside, a quiet part of you is whispering, you deserve more. Not more work, not more pressure, not more people leaning on you while you slowly disappear. More care, more kindness, more balance, more love coming back to you in real ways. If you are one of the ones who give everything and receive nothing, let this land gently. This is not you being too much. This is not you being weak. This is not you failing. This is your heart asking for air. This is your soul asking for room. This is your spirit saying, please don't forget me. Right now, you don't have to explain. You don't have to be strong for anyone. You don't have to hold it all together. You can soften here. You can rest here. You can be a real person here. I know you've been carrying so much. You've been the helper, the listener, the one who checks in, the one who gives the extra time, the one who replies fast, the one who says it's okay, even when it's not okay inside. And even when you try not to notice, you feel it, that small ache, that tired place in your chest, that quiet thought that says, when is it my turn? You're not selfish for wanting to be cared for. You're not wrong for wanting someone to ask, how are you really? You're not asking for too much when you want love that shows up, not just love that you give away. Some people will take and take, not because you told them to, but because you kept saying yes. And you may have said yes because you are kind, because you are loyal, because you know what it feels like to be alone, because you don't want others to feel pain. But your kindness was never meant to cost you your peace. Your loyalty was never meant to become a cage. Your love was never meant to make you smaller. If you are listening right now and a part of you is thinking, are these words really for me? Yes, they are. Because you didn't come here by accident. Because you wouldn't be here if you didn't need a softer place to land. Because something in you is ready, not to harden, but to finally come home to yourself. Maybe you've been giving so much that you forgot what receiving feels like. Receiving without guilt. Receiving without fear. Receiving without needing to earn it. Let this be a gentle beginning, not a fight, not a big speech, just a small shift, a small moment where you stop pouring out and you pour back in. Picture this. Your heart is like a well. You have been pulling water from it for everyone, cup after cup, day after day. And you kept telling yourself, I'm fine. But the well needs rain. The well needs time. The well needs the kindness of being refilled. You were never meant to be the only source. You were never meant to be the only one who holds, comforts, fixes, and gives. Now the closing affirmations. These are softer, like a warm blanket. They are not here to push you. They are here to stay with you. Let them wrap around you. Let them support your healing journey. And as you listen, Remember the theme in simple words. For the ones who give everything and receive nothing, you deserve more balance, more care, more mutual love. Let the title words be gentle, not demanding, just a reminder. Here we go. Slowly, tenderly, one by one. I return to myself with kindness. I return to myself without blame. I return to myself and I stay. My love for others does not require self-loss. My care for others does not require self-neglect. My giving can be wise and protected. I am learning to pause before I say yes. I am learning to listen to my body's quiet signals. I am learning to choose what feels steady inside. I welcome relationships that feel fair. I welcome connections that feel safe. I welcome love that does not confuse me. I release the need to prove my goodness through pain. I release the need to earn rest through exhaustion. I release the old pattern of giving until I disappear. I speak to myself like someone I love. I speak to myself with patience. I speak to myself with respect. I let my boundaries be calm and clear. I let my choices protect my peace. I let my life include me. I receive support in ways that feel real. I receive kindness in ways that feel steady. I receive love that feels safe to my nervous system. Now, a gentle doubt relief in case your mind is still unsure. Even if I am still learning, I am still worthy. Even if I stumble, I can begin again. Even if my heart is tired, I can be gentle with it. And here is a truth you can keep. You do not have to empty yourself to be loved. You can be full and still be kind. You can be whole and still be giving. You can be respected and still be soft. And once more, softly, with the title keywords in a natural way, like a hand on your shoulder. If you have been the one who gives everything and receive nothing, you deserve more care coming back to you. You deserve more balance. You deserve to be met. Now we close gently, not suddenly, not sharply, just like the night closing its arms around the world. You can carry these words with you. You can let them stay in the background of your mind like a soft song. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just breathe. Take one slow breath in and let it out. Long, soft, easy. If you'd like, let your eyes rest for a moment. Let your face soften. Let your shoulders be heavy. Let your hands relax. You are safe in this moment. You are allowed to be here. And if you want to take one line with you tonight, choose the one that felt most true, the one that warmed you, the one that made your chest feel a little less tight. You don't need to remember everything. Just one gentle line is enough. Which line touched your heart the most today? You can share it in the comments, even just a few words. Your voice matters here. And if these words supported you, if they helped you feel calmer or more seen, you're welcome to join this space. You can subscribe and come back anytime you need a soft place to land. Now, one last breath together, in and out, slow. You can move forward gently. You can love without losing yourself. You can care and still be cared for. You can give and still receive. You can be soft and still be protected. Signature closing line. May your heart feel lighter tonight, and may you remember quietly and fully that you matter. You were meant to be supported too. You were meant to be met halfway. You were meant to be held. So for the next few minutes, let your body know this: you are safe. Let your shoulders drop a little. Let your jaw soften. Let your breath slow down. And if you can, place one hand on your heart just for a moment, not to perform, not to do it right, just to feel where you are, just to remind yourself you exist. Now take a moment right now and ask yourself, gently, honestly, when was the last time you gave yourself full permission to rest without feeling guilty? You don't have to answer out loud. Just notice what comes up and be kind to what you find. Because tonight or today, in this moment, you are allowed to choose something new. You are allowed to learn a different rhythm. A rhythm where giving and receiving can both live in your life. A rhythm where your love does not drain you. A rhythm where you don't disappear while trying to keep everyone else okay. And I'll say it again slowly so your heart can hear it. If you are one of the ones who give everything and receive nothing, you deserve more. You deserve more care coming back. You deserve more warmth around you. You deserve more support. Now we begin, gently, together. These are not just words. They are soft doors opening inside you. Say them quietly in your mind or whisper them if you want. After each line, let it sink in. Let your body feel it. Let your breath carry it. I am allowed to have needs. My needs matter. My needs are not a burden. I am allowed to receive care. I am allowed to receive kindness. I am allowed to receive support without apologizing. I do not have to overgive to be loved. I do not have to earn love by exhausting myself. I do not have to prove my worth through suffering. I honor my energy, or my time. I honor my heart. It is safe for me to say, I need rest. It is safe for me to say, I need help. It is safe for me to say, not right now. I can be a loving person and still have boundaries. I can be kind and still choose myself. I can care without carrying everything. I release the fear that I will be left if I stop giving so much. I release the fear that love will disappear if I stop over-trying. I release the habit of shrinking to keep others comfortable. I am learning a new way to love, a way that includes me, a way that protects my peace. I deserve relationships that feel balanced. I deserve friendships that feel steady. I deserve love that returns to me in real actions. Let's repeat a few of these with a little more warmth, not rushed, not forced, just gently, like a blanket being placed over your shoulders. I am allowed to have needs. I am allowed to have needs, and I am still worthy of love. I am allowed to have needs, and I do not have to feel ashamed. I am allowed to receive care. I am allowed to receive care without earning it through pain. I am allowed to receive care because I exist. I do not have to overgive to be loved. I do not have to overgive to be chosen. I do not have to overgive to be safe. If your mind argues, that's okay. If a part of you says, this can't be for me, that's okay too. You don't have to fight those thoughts. Just let the words be here anyway. Let them sit beside you. Let them be gentle company. And if it helps, bring the title words into your heart again, slowly, softly. For the ones who give everything and receive nothing, you deserve more. You deserve more than survival. You deserve more than crumbs. You deserve more than being the last one you care for. Now let's go deeper. This next part is deeper, but still safe, still warm, still gentle. These affirmations are like roots, quiet, strong, holding you steady under the surface, even if the world above feels loud. I am not here to be drained. I am here to be loved. I am here to be valued. I release the role of being the one who always gives. I release the belief that my love must cost me my peace. I release the pattern of saying yes when my body is saying no. I trust myself to notice what is not fair. I trust myself to speak up with calm strength. I trust myself to protect my heart with love. I am allowed to step back. I am allowed to take space. I am allowed to choose my peace, even if others don't understand it. I do not have to be everything to everyone. I do not have to carry what is not mine. I do not have to fix what I did not break. I welcome balanced love into my life. I welcome steady support. I welcome people who show up with care, not just words. I let myself receive without guilt. I let myself receive without fear. I let myself receive and stay open, gently, safely. Now repeat these next lines slowly because they are strong. Let them settle into your bones. I am worthy of being cared for. I am worthy of being cared for, even on my hard days. I am worthy of being cared for without performing. I deserve to be met. I deserve to be met with effort. I deserve to be met with respect. I deserve more. I deserve more kindness coming back to me. I deserve more love that feels safe and steady. If tears come, let them come. If you feel a tightness, let it soften in its own time. Nothing is wrong with you. This is what it feels like when your heart finally gets heard. And one more time, gently, with the title words carried like a soft promise. For the ones who give everything and receive nothing, you deserve more. You deserve more than being overlooked. You deserve more than being used up. You deserve more than always being the giver. Let these words stay with you like quiet roots beneath the earth, steady, patient, strong, and let your heart begin to believe, little by little, that receiving is safe for you too. You have carried so much for so long that it may feel strange to even be here right now, receiving words that are meant for you. It can feel unfamiliar, like wearing a soft sweater after years of cold air. Your body might not trust it at first. Your mind might say, "This won't last," or "I don't get to have this," or "I should go back to taking care of everyone." And if that happens, it's okay. Nothing is wrong with you. You learn to survive by giving. You learn to stay safe by being useful. You learn to earn your place by being the one who never needs anything. But there is a quiet truth underneath all of that, a truth your heart has known for a long time. Even if you haven't said it out loud, the truth is, you are tired, not just sleepy tired, not just busy tired, deep tired. The kind of tired that lives in the bones, the kind of tired that comes from holding your feelings down so you can keep going. The kind of tired that comes from being strong in rooms where you wanted to be held. The kind of tired that comes from giving love and waiting and waiting and waiting for it to come back. And it is okay to feel sad about that. It is okay to feel angry. It is okay to feel disappointed. It is okay to feel the grief of all the times you needed someone, and you became the someone for yourself because no one else showed up. That was brave. That was powerful. And it also hurt. You can honor both. You can be proud of your strength and still admit that you deserved better support. Imagine this with me, not as a story about anyone, just a simple picture for your heart. Imagine you are a tree that has been giving shade to everyone. People come and rest under you. They lean against you. They take fruit. They take comfort. And you keep standing quietly, patiently, even when the sun is too hot, even when the wind is too strong, even when your branches feel heavy, you keep offering shade. You keep offering shelter. But a tree also needs nourishment. It needs rain. It needs good soil. It needs seasons of rest. It needs space for its roots. If the ground becomes dry, the tree doesn't become bad. It doesn't become unworthy. It simply needs water. It needs care. It needs the kind of support that reaches the roots, not just the leaves. And you have roots too. Deep roots, quiet roots, the part of you that holds you up, the part of you that has been doing all the unseen work. Sometimes the pain is not just that you gave. The pain is that you gave while feeling alone. You gave while feeling unnoticed. You gave while your own heart quietly asked, "Will anyone ever pour into me the way I pour into them?" And maybe you learned to act like you didn't need it. Maybe you smiled. Maybe you said, "I'm fine." Maybe you became the easy one, the understanding one, the one who doesn't ask for much. But your heart has a voice, and it is speaking now, not with loud demands, not with drama, just with honest truth. It is saying, "I want to be met." It is saying, "I want to be cared for too." It is saying, "I want to receive without fear." And that is not weakness, that is healing, that is life moving back into you. So let's go slowly here. Let's not rush past the tender parts. If you feel something rising, a lump in the throat, a tightness in the chest, a heaviness behind the eyes, you don't have to push it away. You don't have to be strong in this moment. You can let your feelings be here like waves. They can come, they can move through, they can soften, and you can remain safe the whole time. Because the goal is not to become someone who never feels. The goal is to become someone who feels and still chooses themselves with love. The goal is not to harden. The goal is to open, but with protection, with wisdom, with gentleness, with a steady hand on your own heart. And if a part of you is afraid that if you stop giving, you will be left, afraid that if you ask for more, you will be judged, afraid that if you set limits, you will be called selfish, that part of you has been trying to keep you safe. It learned that love can be taken away. It learned that approval can be fragile. It learned that being needed can feel like security. So we won't shame that part of you. We will soothe it. We will tell it the truth gently. The truth is, you are allowed to grow beyond the version of you that had to overgive to feel safe. You are allowed to become the version of you that receives, the version of you that rests, the version of you that asks, the version of you that says, "This is too much for me," and still feels worthy. The version of you that chooses mutual love. The version of you that does not disappear. So as we move into the next affirmations, let your body understand this. There is nothing you need to prove right now. There is nothing you need to fix right now. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just be here, just breathe, just let the words touch you like warm water, like a soft blanket, like quiet hands that say, "I see you." Now we go deeper. These affirmations are not meant to push you, they are meant to hold you. They are meant to help you stand up inside, without hardness, without anger taking over, just truth, just clarity, just calm strength. Say them slowly, let them rest in your heart. I am allowed to feel what I feel. I am allowed to feel sadness without judging myself. I am allowed to feel disappointment and still be worthy of love. It is okay that I needed more. It is okay that I wanted to be chosen too. It is okay that I wanted someone to notice me. I release the habit of pretending I am always okay. I release the habit of smiling while I am breaking inside. I release the habit of calling my pain no big deal. I let my truth be real. I let my heart be honest. I let myself be human. I am not here to earn love through exhaustion. I am not here to carry the whole world on my shoulders. I am not here to be the last person I care for. I matter too. My feelings matter too. My life matters too. I choose to stop giving from my wounds. I choose to stop giving to be accepted. I choose to give from love only when love is returned with respect. I am allowed to expect effort. I am allowed to expect honesty. I am allowed to expect care that shows up. I no longer shrink my needs to keep the peace. I no longer silence my voice to keep others comfortable. I no longer abandon myself to avoid conflict. Now let's say some strong ones, slowly, gently, like you are placing your feet on solid ground. I am not small. I am not invisible. I am not too much. I am a whole person. I am a worthy person. I am a valuable person. I deserve to be treated with care. I deserve to be treated with respect. I deserve to be treated with kindness, even when I say no. I can love others and still protect my peace. I can be giving and still have limits. I can be kind and still choose myself. Now here is the turning point. This is the moment where something shifts. You don't have to force it. Just let it happen gently. Let it be a new door opening. I choose myself now. I choose myself with love. I choose myself without guilt. I do not need permission to take care of me. I do not need approval to rest. I do not need anyone's agreement to honor my heart. I release what drains me. I release what uses me. I release what only takes. I welcome balanced love into my life. I welcome support that feels steady. I welcome people who give back with sincerity. Now the peak, the strongest moment, but still soft, still safe, like a candle that doesn't shout, but lights the whole room. You deserve more than being the giver every time. You deserve more than being overlooked. You deserve more care coming back to you. You deserve more warmth around you. You deserve to be met. You deserve to be held. And if your heart needs to hear it in a fuller way, let it hear it now. You are worthy of love that stays. You are worthy of love that shows up. You are worthy of love that does not ask you to disappear. You are worthy of care without earning it. You are worthy of care without begging for it. You are worthy of care without proving anything. Now let's name it clearly, because your soul is ready for clarity. I release the belief that I must suffer to be loved. I release the belief that I must overgive to be chosen. I release the belief that my worth depends on what I do for others. My worth is already here. My worth is already real. My worth does not rise and fall based on anyone's attention. I am learning to receive. I am learning to receive without fear. I am learning to receive and stay open, softly, safely, in my own time. And if a part of you still doubts, if a part of you says, "But what if I'm not worth that?" Listen closely. These words are for you. These words are meant for you. You are not here by accident. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not meant to do this alone. Now we rest, not as a reward, not because you did enough. We rest because you are allowed. We rest because your nervous system deserves gentleness. We rest because your heart deserves quiet. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just breathe. Take a slow breath in through the nose. Hold it softly, not tight, just gentle. And release, like you are letting go of weight. Again, breathe in, slow, hold, and breathe out, long, like a sigh your body has been waiting for. One more time, inhale, hold, and let it go. Easy, soft, unforced. Now, let your breathing return to its own natural rhythm, in and out, in its own time. There is nothing to chase. There is nothing to fix. There is only this moment, this breath, this quiet space around your heart. If you want, imagine your thoughts as leaves on water. They can float by. You do not have to grab them. You do not have to follow them. You can just notice and come back to the feeling of your breath. Let your shoulders sink a little more. Let your forehead soften. Let your tongue rest in your mouth. Let your hands be heavy. Let your whole body understand that it is safe to be here. You have held so much. You have carried so much. You have tried so hard. And right now, you can stop trying. Just for a moment. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. If tears come, it's okay. If nothing comes, it's okay. If you feel numb, it's okay. If you feel relief, it's okay. Whatever is true for you is welcome here. You don't have to be anything else. And in this stillness, just a soft reminder, like a lullaby, simple, warm, circular. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be cared for. Let that sink in. Let it settle. There is nothing you need to do right now. Only breathe. Only be. Only soften. These words are inspired by gentle self-love teachings, shared in a calm, supportive way. Let them meet you where you are. There is nothing you need to prove. There is nothing you need to earn. You can simply receive them, one breath at a time. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You don't need to force belief. You don't need to push your heart open. Just let the words knock softly. If they feel true today, let them in. If they feel hard to believe, let them sit beside you. Either way, you are still worthy. Now we rise into the strongest part. Not loud, not sharp, just clear, just steady, like truth you can lean on. Say these slowly, let them land, let them settle. My heart has value. My heart has value, even when I am tired. My heart has value, even when I stop performing. I am not here to be emptied out. I am not here to be drained and called strong. I am here to be respected and cared for. I stop making myself smaller to keep love. I stop dimming my truth to keep peace. I stop saying it's fine when it is not fine inside. My presence matters. My voice matters. My no matters. I trust myself to notice when something is one-sided. I trust myself to step back when I am not valued. I trust myself to walk toward what feels mutual. I am done chasing what should be freely given. I am done explaining why I deserve basic care. I am done waiting for crumbs while I serve a full meal. I stand with myself now. I stand with myself with calm strength. I stand with myself even if someone does not like it. I do not need to be useful to be loved. I do not need to be needed to be worthy. I do not need to be exhausted to be important. I take my place in my own life. I take my place without apology. I take my place with a soft, steady heart. I release the old rule that says, give more, then you'll be chosen. I release the old rule that says, stay quiet, then you'll be kept. I release the old rule that says, do everything, then you'll be safe. I choose a new rule. I choose a kinder rule. I choose a truthful rule. The new rule is this: I will not abandon myself. The new rule is this: I will not betray my needs. The new rule is this: I will not trade my peace for approval. Now let these next ones be strong. Let them be simple. Let them ring like a bell in your chest. I am worthy of being considered. I am worthy of being listened to. I am worthy of being treated with gentleness. I welcome love that feels even. I welcome care that feels steady. I welcome support that does not come with conditions. I no longer beg for basic kindness. I no longer chase what runs from me. I no longer stay where my heart is ignored. I can be soft and still be firm. I can be kind and still be clear. I can be loving and still protect my inner peace. Now repeat this slowly because your nervous system needs to hear it more than once, not as pressure, as safety. I belong to myself. I belong to myself even when others are upset. I belong to myself even when I disappoint someone. I belong to myself. I belong to myself, and that is not selfish. I belong to myself, and that is healthy love. You may have given everything. You may have received very little, and that pain is real. But you are not powerless. You are not trapped. You are not meant to stay in the same pattern forever. Let the strongest truth settle now. Let it sink below words, below thought, into the deepest part of you. You are worthy of more care coming back to you. You are worthy of being met with effort. You are worthy of being loved in ways you can actually feel. And you do not have to fight for that. You do not have to force that. You only have to stop turning away from yourself. Now we soften. We let the energy come down slowly, like warm sand settling after a wave. You don't need to hold the peak. You don't need to stay intense. You can let your body return to calm. Here is a new image for you, one you can rest inside. Imagine you are holding a small bowl made of clay. It is warm from your hands. You have been carrying this bowl for a long time, and inside it are tiny pieces of you. Little pieces you gave away in many moments. A little piece when you said yes too fast. A little piece when you stayed quiet. A little piece when you cared for someone and no one cared for you. Now imagine you are sitting beside a wide, quiet field at night. The sky is deep. The air is still. In the field, there are fireflies. Small lights that blink softly, like gentle reminders that life can be tender again. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to catch them. You just watch them glow and fade and glow again. In this field, you begin to call your pieces back, not with force, not with anger, just with love. You whisper to your own heart, "Come back to me." You whisper again, "Come back to me." And again, "Come back to me." And slowly, in your imagination, those tiny pieces return. They float back like soft feathers. They settle into your bowl. They belong with you. They always belonged with you. Let that image rest in your mind. Let it be gentle. Let it be slow. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just receive. Now we breathe together. Take a slow breath in and feel the air touch your chest. Hold it softly, as if you are holding a baby bird, and release long and easy. Again, breathe in, as if you are breathing in quiet strength. Hold just a moment and let it go, like you are letting go of old pressure. One more time. Inhale, slow, gentle, and exhale, soft, quiet, long. Now rest in stillness. Notice what your body feels like right now. Maybe there is warmth, maybe there is heaviness, maybe there is a small space opening. Whatever you feel is welcome. You don't have to label it. You don't have to fix it. You can just be with it. And if you want, return to that night field for a moment. Fireflies blinking, the bowl in your hands, your own pieces coming back, your own energy returning, your own love returning. Let that settle. Let it rest in your heart.